everyone, it's Mike Young, lifestyle nutritionist with aPlantBasedDiet.org. Welcome to chapter 109 of my book, Live to 150. We should have about 150 chapters in this book, or I'll make it end at 150. This one is entitled, You Can't Out-Exercise a Bad Diet. I've had so many conversations, including recently, but really all the time about this. I wanted to make sure that there was a chapter in this book that really just started off saying this, because it touches on a lot of different chapters that we have, other chapters in the book. But let me kind of go through the general idea. Of course, I'm not going to refute it, because you absolutely cannot out-exercise a bad diet. There's one exception to that, and that's if you are running, I'd say, a marathon every day. A marathon is over 26 miles, 26.4 miles every single day. You know how much time that would take? You know how much pain, how many calories you're going to burn? So in that case, you can, but nobody does that. I've heard of some crazy retired people that have done this, like running every day in Australia, I think it was, and they're vegan actually. They didn't eat any animal products, which is awesome. But do not expect to do this. Exercise is not for weight loss. Exercise is not for weight loss. I got to repeat that, because I see so many people saying, hey, I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm going to the gym and everything, as if that's going to make any difference at all. It's not. I mean, the problem is that most people don't move. And there's a chapter in the book here called Sitting is the New Smoking. I'm standing up here. I am not sitting down. I am standing up so that you guys can see that I'm moving around, because when you sit, you use absolutely no calories at all. When you're standing, you're using some calories at least. You got to be moving. You got to stop sitting in front of screens and being motionless. Of course, you sit in the car and you can't do anything, but every other time you can do something. But because of this, I mean, it's basically, let's get to the heart of the matter here, is that you should exercise. It's not like I'm saying you shouldn't exercise. You should, but we also have a chapter on mental health. And you'll realize that, mental health is the combination of your daily aerobic exercise combined with your actual gut health. And then I've got, some information in other chapters on gut health, what you need to do to optimize. So that's really what exercise is for. So in this chapter, just make sure that the takeaway here is that you're not going to think of exercise as a method by which you are going to maintain a certain weight. All right. It's not. And like I said, the exception is if you're like a professional athlete or that kind of level, which almost nobody does. But everybody likes to eat. Everybody likes to sit down, it seems like. So what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that you're not sitting as much as possible, that you actually get that daily aerobic exercise every single day, that you move for at least 30 minutes a day so that your heart rate's elevated, and that you eat the right food. Chapter 42 here in the book talks about exactly what you need to do to eat the right foods, because the problem is that most people are not eating the right food, and they are relying on portion control and being able to push away at the dinner table or whatever meal that you're eating, and it just doesn't work. That kind of stuff, because you're still hungry because of you're not eating the right food. It's only filling up part of your stomach instead of all of it. So of course you're still hungry. Your hunger receptors in your stomach aren't going to turn off. So the fix is go eat the right food. So I know I said so many times. I'll go back to the title. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. And I didn't mention the word weight, but like we said, it's all about the weight. We know that the reason why you're thinking about exercising and dieting is because you want to lose weight, or you want to get to a certain weight, get to the right BMI. And of course, BMI is important. And BMI is a range too, okay? You can be normal and be like, there's like a 20-pound difference between the low end of normal and the high end of normal, depending upon your frame and other things. So just get in that BMI, but do it with the food. Go back and watch chapter 42. Watch it over and over and over again. And I know that just for the title, you knew you weren't going to get the answer you wanted to by looking into this chapter, and you're still not going to get it. I hope that I explained it, though, in a way that you understand. If you still have questions about this, or if you know some outlying cases or anything related to this, please comment below. Get those comments in down there below where I can read them. We can start up a discussion. Of course, like the video if you got some value out of this, and subscribe so that you get word of when I release the next chapter, because the next chapter is coming out soon. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next chapter. Bye-bye.